Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to go over the newest event called the Hanafuda Inn, which isn't really new because it's been going on for a while, so there's 4 days left, which is a perfect timing for me to make this video. So when it comes to the special offers, this is purely for the spenders. So if you're a mid spender or a low spender, I'd suggest getting the artifacts because they're quite cheap. For 20 bucks you get the best artifacts, which include Magatama, they also include Banner, and they also include the newest relics, which are definitely worth for grabbing. So apart from that, I don't suggest the legendary DD random card because there are 6 terrible options, if not even more, including Diana, for example, or Marina, because they do not contribute to the early game. But if you're someone who is at the mid game and has excess money to spend, then feel free to do so. When it comes to rune, I'd suggest getting the Hellas rune first over Lucifer. I do feel like Hellas runes are more impactful than Lucifer's. Obviously, always get them epic and then later evolve into legendary. Getting a legendary rune for $100 is too expensive in my opinion. As for the newest relic deal, I would say this is only worth it if you're like a massive spender or at least qualify as a bigger spender, like $500 to $600 a month, if not above. But apart from that, this relic deal is better because you're $5 less for the basically same amount of shards. The other deals I pretty much don't include, like nobody really cares about it, but it's pretty worth it because you will always want to pick the evolution ores because they are really important resource and one of the most rare resources. As for the skins, completely optional. I'm not going to tell anyone to spend on skins if they don't want to. It's like completely optional for you. But if you were spending on them, I would suggest getting Tiamat and the Bastet and perhaps Pandora, but you can get Pandora skin from the shop quite easily. And the white one is a bit prettier in my opinion. So that's it for the spenders. So this deal for $50 in my opinion is not worth, or actually if it's for $40 then it might be okay because you get the hero that you want. So if you're early to mid game it's okay, but $40 could get you more value in other deals like for the Mystic Forge or the pet summons. So I would suggest saving for that because the heroes will come eventually. All of them you will collect eventually. So I do not suggest spending too much on heroes, but if you're someone who's trying to be hella competitive with a lot of money, then feel free to try to catch up with those deals as well. And the last, like this deal right here, it's pretty RNG, so if you're someone who likes gambling, go for it. You can get all 3 of these heroes, but if you do not win the gamble, you could end up getting random or a selector. So it's definitely worth it if you believe you will win the gamble and get the combo chest, which includes all 3 heroes for like $70. And apart from that, that's it for the spenders. For the diamond sale, so if you're a beginner, these are the deals you should be purchasing if you're a beginner. That's just my opinion. So I purchased 20 of those. You don't need 30 because 20 will guarantee you a hero from the beginner's selector. So it's 20 summons to guarantee you a selected hero in the synergy summons. I did purchase the advanced summons even though they are not needed. The oracle summons are definitely the first and the most important purchase. Arguably second after the synergy scrolls. Say it's the first because you want to get that Tsuki 7 stars as fast as possible. The legendary DD is not worth it, do not get this, you will get a trash hero. I got Elwin, which is slightly better, but if you end up getting like a Talos or something like Macaria, you will probably regret it. The invokers are a pretty solid deal, but it's really optional if you want to or not. As for the other players that are in the mid game to late game, this relic right here is definitely not worth, definitely skip it. The skins completely optional. If you're a collector and want skins, go for it, if not skip it. And the rest of the deals are pretty worth it for you, apart from this legendary DD hero, so definitely skip this one. It's a pure gamble and definitely not worth getting to. As for the Inkeeper's Gift, you basically just log in and get the heroes. If you're in the early game, I would suggest getting Alice. Alice at 6 stars helps you in the Doom stages, basically it will help you survive the Reflect stages. So she's definitely worth grabbing. At just 6 stars she does that. Another hero worthy of grabbing is Baisugjan if you're going for the Ethereals. Lancelot or Sandra if you're going for the Tsuki, and the Katrina worthy, but I would suggest getting Alice instead of Katrina, also by Sugjan, because Katrina is just more versatile and more open in other selectors. whereas Alice and Baisujan are quite limited heroes, and Lancelot and Sandra, as I said, if you're only going with the Tsuki route. The Choice Decree is definitely worth it. If you're a spender, get it. The skin is nice and the other deals are pretty much amazing, so you get 60 of these shards for the best selector. Basically has Magatama, has Kusanagi, has the banner, so definitely worth grabbing. You also get 15 oracles and you also get diamonds, so definitely worth spending $25, so one of the best deals in the game. And lastly we have the Hanafuda Wheel, which is probably the best event we have had in a while. You definitely want to try get all three of these. If you're a newbie, you definitely want to get the Tsuki for the Tsuki selector, or you want Yorm for the 7-star Yorm, which I do not suggest as much because it's a struggle in the Palace of Penrose. You will need to use your brain a lot to beat some stages, especially with Alice. So Yorm 7 stars is definitely a trouble for the Palace of Penrose, but she's quite nice for the Celestial Rush. Whereas Suki is good for both. Suki is just amazing for all of them. Levi Start is good if you pretty much want to only do Celestial Trials and be horrible at the Palace of Penrose. And the rest of the heroes I do not suggest grabbing, apart from maybe Elisha. If you go Elisha and then purchase her, you will have a 7-star Elisha, which unlocks her carry potential. So 7-star Elisha is also decent start. There's plenty decent options to start with, just pick which one you want. My suggestion is going to be Tsuki because it's the most brainless start, it's the most newbie friendly start. You don't have to use your brain a lot, you basically deploy Tsuki with a lot of Mystifiers, perhaps another hero like Elisha or Yorm, and you basically snowball the entire first 2 months. Elisha start will be pretty rough, but at 7 stars she should be able to clear without much trouble. Levi start is for the Smurfs. I wouldn't suggest getting this if you are not familiar with the game. And Yorm 7, I would classify it also similar to Leviathan, but kind of easier because it's a simple deploy the hero and hope it works mechanic, and she's also a deviant, so with the Yorm 7 and Bale 7 you have 2 deviants which help a lot, which you can do with Suki, so you have to get Dullahan and another deviant to 7 stars to basically have 2 deviants deployed. Often this will be Dullahan and Medusa, for example, because she's also a deviant and a Mystifier. The rest of the heroes are definitely not worth considering, so those 4 heroes are the beginners friendly options. For the tree, you will definitely want to use it in position 1 or 3, no in between, usually in position 1 if you get the Hand of Tyr, which you should definitely be getting, and the diamonds are just a nice bonus. As for the Hanafuda gifts, you should definitely be selecting the one that gives you 2 extra Soul Jades if you have it as option. If not, definitely never select the Full Moon, it's the worst option of them all. And Curtain and the Crane and the Rising Sun are both pretty similar in terms of value, but the Feng Huang is definitely the best option and Full Moon is definitely the worst option. You also are able to purchase these additional spins, so let's use the spins. Oracle Decree is the best thing you can get. So as you can see, you will be able to purchase these after 1 day, so this is definitely worth it. It will be only like 4,000 diamonds, if not even less. So let's see if we type in 40. So 2,000 diamonds, all you need is to spin the decree 3 times and you basically got full value back and more. So this is definitely worth spending diamonds on. Definitely save 2,000 diamonds for it. You will want it most for sure. That was it for today's event. Hopefully you have learned how to do it. Hopefully it's not too difficult for you and you definitely will want to get all 3 rewards, especially if you're in the early game. So thank you for watching and see you guys in the next one.